St. Maisie is the story of a woman, a real-life woman, who lived on the Bowery from the 1920s to the 1940s, and she ran a movie theater down there, and she was kind of this boozy body party girl. She worked from 9 in the morning until 11 at night, and then when she got off work, she would help all the homeless people. So this book is sort of her origin story. I kind of view her a little bit as my own personal hero, and it's kind of how she became the person who helped all of these men in her life. And I just thought she was so amazing when I first read about her in Joseph Mitchell's collection Up in the Old Hotel, and I wanted to explore more about her, and there wasn't that much information. And I found this article about her when she retired from the movie theater, and in it said that she was retiring to write her memoirs, which either never got written or got written and never got published, and I wanted to see them exist, so I wrote them instead. Originally it was supposed to be her memoirs, and then as I was doing all the research and sort of hitting these walls where I couldn't, I wished that there was somebody that I could ask about her, a sister or a neighbor or an ex-boyfriend or something like that. And I finally just decided, why didn't I just invent them? So the spine of the book is a diary, and then there's this oral history that's wrapped around it. And the more voices that I started inventing, the more started popping up. And so it kind of like, I guess it reads kind of as a collage in a way. But she showed up when I was writing. I just thought, I know she was friends with nuns in real, Maisie was friends with nuns in real life, and she showed up, and right away, I loved her. Right away, I thought, I don't know what I'm gonna do with her exactly, but she just kept showing up and hanging around and being this, sometimes a source of stress for Maisie because she questions her, but then sometimes challenges her in the best ways and helps Maisie to grow. I mean, they kind of grow up together because they're both like, 18 or 19 when they meet. So a lot of people say that she's their favorite character because she's very pure. She's pure. She and Maisie are sort of pure kind of in the same way though, in this shared way of just genuinely wanting to help humanity. I do love a green apple. I will say that. I do love the way that they taste, and sometimes you think of things just in like those scenes are so sad, and they kind of become black and white in your mind, and you want something colorful to pop into them, even though it's fiction. I don't know if I'm sort of talking too fantastically right now. You get what I'm saying. So the green sort of pops in there, and they taste really good, and and they're so tart, and they kind of would just jolt you into having a feeling, but yet apples are so nurturing at the same time. But the bigger picture behind it is that I've lived here since 1998. So I lived through 9/11. I've lived through blackouts. I've lived through riots, and there is something about the way that this city comes together, and there is this unspoken sense of community where when something really happens, when something really tragic goes down, you could just picture somebody handing you an apple.